Hello, I'm Jerry Rigged, and this is the Duskers Daily Challenge for May 5th, 2017. Looking at yesterday's leaderboard, I was able to keep the top space in no part, I'm sure, thanks to the, or no small part, I'm sure, thanks to the ship skin that I found. Marvin pointed out that was worth 4 scrap, and that is the difference between Ash White, Lodestar 81, Burning Ass Taco, Innocent, Marvin, McTinchy, and that's it. With a score of 670, 80 points difference, which is 4 scrap. Tiny Mime scored a 750, may have missed fuel, or may have missed a scrap. Paper Beetle scored a 650 as well, and Microsoft's Xbox 360, I'm not sure who that is, scored a 625. Maybe losing a drone. Maybe he... I don't remember what the drone healths were yesterday, but that might be the difference in a drone. That's the difference in an upgrade off the 650. It's definitely an odd score, but it's only 125 points difference. Strange. 24 people played yesterday on a relatively dangerous ship, if only because of the swarm. Today we have sensor, overload, and remote power. Not a bad setup overall. Need to remember that remote power. That can definitely help. Need to remember that sensor before I start things. One infestation type on a Muteki A means that I'll probably be able to pick up some ship upgrades. Let's go ahead and... No defensive turrets, but I do have remote power. Let's go ahead and draw nav 2 out. And... see, that is firmly installed, so I can't do anything with that remote power. Didn't see a second one, did I? No, it was the same one. Okay. Okay, that's bad. Okay, I do have another airlock. I'd rather do this, I think. Now, the only options that I had on the interface were defense. What do I have? Rick has 90 health and a tow. Brandon has a lot of health. That makes me worry. Nothing's moved yet, and I've baited it. Alright, that's 2 baits. I'm gonna go for it. Okay, it's slime. Opened all because that means I can get into and out of a room. Because I only have one infestation, and that infestation is slime, I don't have to worry about anything moving between rooms. I don't have to worry about swarm. Well, I don't need to worry about that. Is there another generator in there? No. At least not that I can see. Can I see anything from here? No. Slime in here? Yes. Can I see a generator? No. That room is locked. That room is locked. What rooms have I checked? Still need to check 6 and 7, actually. Ship scan would be awesome. but I'm not getting it yet. Okay, I have a second vent that I can use if I need to. See, the only room that I haven't gotten a blue line around is R5, and that's obvious reasons. Right? Yeah, and I've gotten a little bit of blue line in R5, so that's good. And let's move up here. Right? Yep. Now, are there any terminals? Okay, there's the terminal in R11 is now powered. Okay, no turrets in this area either. Okay, there is a generator in here. Okay, excellent. I managed to hit it. Or, well, not hit it, but detect it. Generator in here as well with speed boost and lure. I don't need the speed boost, but I might like it. But I'm not going to... I'm going to go ahead and check in here. I can already see through that door. That is a destroyed terminal. That does me no good. Very generous room. That's a door. Wow, lots of doors on this ship. Not too many airlocks. Now, as I've said before in the past, switch to 12 to 14. Ships filled with slime are a lesson or an exercise in getting into and out of the ship as quickly as possible. Because the longer you wait, the more slime spreads. Right now, I can get there safely, but I'm not going to take the chance. Please tell me there's an airlock. Oh, shit, there's not an airlock up here. Where are you? I can close off any room but except for R4. Looks like we're okay. There's definitely slime all in that room. It started in there. Filled it up. R17 is now clear. So, no problem there. Defense deactivated. Got a little bit of scrap in there, so that's good. Fortunately, no ship scan yet, and I'm actually through most of the ship. Pretty much all of the ship. So it doesn't look like I'm going to get a ship scan. Do I have a collector? No, just overload. Okay, so that's everything of potential use. I've searched all the rooms. Yes. Surprisingly, the slime has not spread, though now that I say that... Okay, how am I getting out of here? Straight down. Come over. Down. And done. Excellent. Now. Should I just... This will simplify my travel a lot, as long as it doesn't get blocked off by slime. Because all I'm doing is going up this right side of the ship. If we did have Swarm today, this lure would be quite effective. Quite helpful. But we didn't, so it barely matters. Interesting point to put out. I have slime that looks like it started in 5, 9, 10, and 17. And I've been opening the doors. And I've dropped 15 sensors down. Marvin, what's the deal with this slime here? Because there has not been any spread. Now, interesting point, I have not had a drone idle on the ship for very long at all. I had Drone 1 moving around constantly, with one exception when I was moving R3 to pick up the ship upgrade, and when I had R2 powered briefly. So, since that time, I haven't had a drone idle on the ship. Now, I've long thought that not having a drone on the ship, or not having one idle, meant the slime was less likely to spread. So this may play into the whole slime spreading thing, because I don't have any drones just sitting on the ship. Could be something to work into the theory a little bit. That's all I'm saying. Looking at the layout of the ship, there's really nothing else I can get. I picked up one ship upgrade, one was firmly installed, and 2 others were empty. I don't have ship scan. R14, R16 both had defense, R11 had defense, R6 and 2 had defense. And that was it. So, this Muteki, yeah. Muteki ships can be pretty big. And they almost always have extra, like, A and B Mutekis will have at least 3 ship upgrades. Muteki is good for getting ship upgrades. Whether full-on ship upgrades or at least having the upgrade slots if you are playing campaign. Slime. Slime was the only enemy today, and it's still a tenacious one. And, like I said before, if I don't know where that radiation, or not the radiation, where the pipe burst might have hit, but it's possible if that pipe burst had been in R4, that could have made me very, very unhappy. Because at that point, the only way to get out would be through R9, and that would mean that I would have to somehow clear R9, which would mean vacating R2 and hoping the generator doesn't fail, and hoping I can close the airlock before radiation starts filling R2. That's not an end of the world thing, because I could move from R9 to 3 to 6 to 7 and out in the other airlock. And that's the other thing you have to worry about in ships with slime is if you only have one airlock, that airlock is super precious. If you have multiple airlocks, you can find other ways off of ship. But if you only have one airlock, that one airlock is vital to exiting, to getting out safely. And there are so many things that can go wrong and completely screw that up. Let's go ahead and close all. I never powered R10. Didn't need to in the long run. There may be some scrap that I missed, but most likely it was from R10 or R9. Everything else I'm fairly confident to say that I got. And let's see, starting score. Wow, starting score pretty low. 180, 280, 310 means 540. Maybe not that low. Before I leave, 10 or 18 scrap. Wow, and that's without a ship scan. So that could have been phenomenal with a ship scan. And because you have remote power, you would be able to power almost the entire, or you'd be able to power the entire ship and ship scan if you have one terminal that has it. So that could have been very nice for somebody. Unfortunately not, excuse me, getting hiccups. Unfortunately not me today. Not towing anything. My drones are good to go. I still don't have more slime. 3 rooms of slime and they have not spread. So we definitely need to integrate this into our slime theory. I don't know if anything spawned in R17. I didn't drop a I can find out though. Yeah, no slime in there. So, no slime has spread on this ship, which is a pretty solid counter to our 3 spawn theory. Alternately, I haven't had any drones idle on the ship for any significant length of time. It might be queued to drones idle for X period of time, but that's going to be really hard to figure out. So, I don't know. Let's work on that, guys. Let's work on that. I'll have to check out your videos to see if you have the same observation or if maybe something differently happens with you. 18 scrap, 1 propulsion fuel, starting score of 540, picked up 1 drone with 2 upgrades, a lure and a speed boost. Speed boost probably the least useful of the upgrades, but not a bad one. When I'm playing in campaign, not the weekly challenge, I don't usually do that, but I wouldn't do it in the weekly challenge. But when I'm playing in campaign, I definitely buy the speed boost for my drones, but I don't let a module take up that slot, and I don't think it does any better if you do. And 1 ship upgrade on top of that. 1020, I guess it is 1020 still, so there's that. And looks like LB and Burning Ass Taco both got a ship scan and got 3 extra scrap, which is surprisingly small. Or they may have gotten lucky and gotten into a room earlier than I did. Because I did focus a lot on I got into the fuel room and focused a lot on getting the, getting that fuel in the upgrade. So, would suck if that was the only difference is the ship scan, but good job, guys. For now, it's only an hour into the challenge for the day, so hope to see a lot of other scores, and maybe even I'll get pushed out if enough people have ship scan. Sometimes that happens. Overall, I'm happy with my performance. So, if you haven't done your run yet, good luck. Finding out that it's slime quickly shouldn't be too difficult, but at the same time, depending on the path you go, you may end up waiting a long time to determine that, and it may start to spread, which would be very unfortunate. Could be very unfortunate. If you have done your run, let me know how things went. Let me know how things were different. Did you do the same thing that I did and just blow open every door right away and collect all the scrap you could? Did you still go through methodically? You know, how you went about knowing, once you learned that it was a slime-only ship, you know, what strategies do you have? This is part of the reason that Marvin, Dano, Copper, LB, and I play and post our videos is just to share strategies. So do feel free to do that. If you enjoyed the video, do please like, and you can also check their links to their playlists in the video description. If you enjoyed the video, do please like, and have a good day.